rise above hate. We have the power to rise above mean things that people may have to say about us. We even have the power to rise above bad things we may think about ourselves. Things that happen in our homes, in our school, even in our community, we can rise above. And we can fly too, because two brothers created the airplane. It wasn't the left brothers, it was the... Wait. I said it wasn't the left brothers, it was the...
The man work.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode number 2 of Gamecast. Today I got two very special guests coming all the way from North Carolina here. Y'all give a round of applause for some of the Just His League, also on the streets known as Anything Is Possible, Mr. Cutright and Ike Hill. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. I'm glad you guys could stop by on your tour.
Glad to be here.
I wanted to place to sleep.
I wanted black and white cookies. I heard this was the only place to get them.
Well, on their tour stop, I had the pleasure of hosting these guys here at the studio, and they've been cool guests, and they even decided to do number 2 with me.
Pause. No, we're not doing to use the bathroom at the same time. I'm number two by myself. I'm a big kid now.
Alright, so why don't you let them know what game we're playing today, big kid?
Yo, we about to do this Fight Night Champion. You know what I'm saying? Man,
taking it back.
Side note. EA, you need to update. We need a new Fight Night game, yo.
Yeah, most definitely.
We need another, because this joint is classic.
Yeah.
Most definitely. You know how many friendships was ended over this game?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. For real, this shit was savage, you know what I'm saying? While you at it, also make another Def Jam Vendetta, you know what I'm saying?
For real, I heard it was a rumor.
Yo, EA,
I did hear it was
top of
rumor.
the mountain one time, you know what I mean? Y'all need to, I'm coming up. You need to come back, man.
Yeah.
Back, yo.
So speaking of mountains, we're in upstate New York right now, Newburgh, New York to be specifically. How do you guys feel about being on this side of New York? Were you expecting to be so much different from being in the city? I seen that you guys, just did some stuff in the city. I seen your single, Cutright, your single Forward was shot in the city. You had the subway scenes and everything. Right. What was the difference between being in an environment like that and being in one up here in upstate New York?
There's no trains out here. There's no subway, except for like the place where you get actual sandwiches. But nah, man, it's a whole different vibe. I mean, out here, there's a lot of mountain trees, a lot of nature and such going on, You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of that going on.
Calm and relaxing.
Yeah, I mean, but you say, that you from Newburgh, somebody be like, yo, what's that around Brooklyn? Like, nah, son, it's that way. You know what I'm saying?
To they see actual Newburgh, and then you might think that you're in a part of Brooklyn. That's the weird place about it. I don't know how much you guys got to explore around here, but it's like one of those, like, you see tree, barn, gun store, liquor store. Where the hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do we just turn at? Like, there's, but everybody's all cool. It's all love usually, But definitely glad to have you guys here. And as Mr. Cutright said, we're playing Fight Night 2. At least we're supposed to be playing it. See, you already got your mojo going on here. You did that on purpose.
Look, the universe just trying to save you from catching this L again. You know what I'm saying?
It's a digital game. This ain't supposed to do this.
It's digital too.
How the digital game skipping, the disc on the digital game skipping. Why that's restarting? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let y'all know here, right? You know what I'm saying? Myself, Ike Hill, Realize Anything Is Possible, name of the tour. It's Justice League, YouTube. You can catch us, you know what I'm saying, at Mr. Cutright, all social media, at Ike and Mike. Check out your Minute Monday joint just dropped. It just dropped today, right?
Yes, Today's Monday.
So Minute Monday, is that just like a continuous segment that you drop on your channel?
Yeah, so it's just, well, actually I'm putting all the videos on the Justice League site.
Okay.
So it's just all songs that are a minute, between a minute to 2 minutes. Everything's just a minute. And yeah, it's just like short songs that I'm dropping, all music videos and everything too, man, on Mondays.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the one that you dropped this Monday, we'll get a date up there too when we edit the video. But the one that you dropped today, what was the name of that song? Up. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got the chance of seeing Up when I woke up this morning. First thing, when I woke up, because I've been subscribed to you guys for a while now. You know, I follow like a lot of the stuff you do. I seen a lot of the footage from the Anything Is Possible tour from last year and stuff. So you know, you got a fan here. So when I woke up this morning, I got the chance to hear Up, and I liked it. I liked that the whole time you had the camera positioning up. How that concept come about? Just like you just followed the song.
Well, because like, so I mean, we do a lot of videos, and like I always, anytime we do any videos, I always want to get outside of just like the regular, like, let me just shoot a subject in front of a random place. Like, it's always got to tie in a concept to, like, the video concept to the actual song. So when I was listening to the song, I always just like visualize what I see in it, and I just pictured the camera just from the ground, just looking up and having everything shot up. So you know, there's something a little different, man, to go along with the song.
Now I noticed that everything from the beat to the video, everything was pretty colorful. Like, you know, it was a very simple concept. You know, just the balloons in the air. Like, but you know, I like the color schemes and everything about it. And everything was, like you said, up. Even the beat was like an uptone beat, so everything fit.
Yeah, man, it's gotta match. Like, if you're gonna make a fight song, you can't have a song like Up be like your fight theme song. It's gotta be something that makes you want to fight, you know?
Exactly.
It's hard. So yeah, man. So like, anytime we do any kind of songs, like, it's just gotta it's gotta make sense. You know? It just can't be a bunch of random things.
Okay, I can dig that.
That's what Amigos do.
Yeah. It's gotta be different too, man. Like I definitely have a lot of influences just from like people that I love listening to, but I feel like I am who I am. Like, I'm an individual, and I feel like anything that we do, we don't have to copy each other. We can take and be inspired from different people, but like have some kind of originality, you know? Like, be you, whatever that looks like. Be you. Don't try to be like anybody else.
Okay. Well, since we're on the subject of influences, who were some of the guys that influenced you guys?
Eminem, Kanye West, Bone Thugs.
Okay.
Yep. Man, so many, man. So many.
What about you, Rich?
DMX for sure.
What? Come on!
Yeah, Busta Rhymes. Big Pun all day.
The greatest of all time.
Joe
Biden.
Oh my God.
That's right. You in that mood yet?
Opinions. This morning, us all being part of the hip hop community, we went back and we started talking about the Joe Biden and Eminem,
why you gotta be
the Eminem debacle.
Because we battling. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight right now.
But the Eminem, we went to the Eminem and the Joe Biden debacle without even swaying the opinion and talking about how it went. I must say, I did notice that today's show, you did give Joe Biden a shout out.
He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
You gave Joe Biden a shout out and looked me dead in the eyes. He's like, he's like, you could be the next president or the next Joe Biden. Now I'm paraphrasing, but you know, it was like something along that line. Look dead in my eyes, like the next Joe
across
Biden.
the whole stage, son, into the ground, into your soul. Let you know, son. Let you know. That's how it is.
So, for those who don't know, you guys are touring around schools.
We on a nation, bro.
Nationwide tour. Now, is it just elementary schools?
Nah, K through 12.
K through 12, okay.
Yeah, I mean, some colleges, you know what I'm saying? We put them through colleges and stuff like that. I mean, we do regular music, regular touring and shows outside of the school joint. But what we're focusing on with the school tours, I've been trying to bring something unique, something positive, something energetic, you know what I'm saying, for the young people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the whole thing, like, we come from a culture where, you know, where there's a lot of negativity. Like, I love hip hop. All the cats that I named that influenced me was murder, beat, everybody, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I love them for their contribution to who I am, to my character. But there's some kids, they hear that, they take on that identity, that personality, they let their community be shaped by that, and then they let that define them. And we come in and say, hey, we have these talents, we have these gifts, we want to most definitely help and encourage you and have a good time, but we want you to know that where you are doesn't have to be where you stay. Who you're surrounded by, your surroundings don't have to limit you. And you can rap just like them and not talk about what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. And just me as an artist myself, that's always been the hardest thing to struggle with, is because sometimes you feel like you need to talk about certain stuff that everyone's talking about in music. You know? Even if you put your own spin on it, a lot of times I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to, you know, right now, especially now, it's like a big drug culture, and I feel like a lot of MCs, whether they believe in it or not, try to somehow monopolize off that culture. Whether you talk about don't do drugs, or you're talking about do all the drugs, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, you got, that's the two rappers you got right now. You got the quote unquote mumble rappers, but I think some of the guys are good. Like, you know, like I'm not one of those picks, the, you know, new school versus old school style. Like I can find like art in everything and stuff, but I did notice that it's really split. You got the guys that are rapping about drugs and the guys that are rapping like, I'm not one of those pill poppers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got I'm a pill popper, and I'm not one of those pill poppers. Like, you know, like what about everybody else?
For sure. You're right. Yeah.
And that's like that's really what became the definition of like ability. Can you rap or can you rap is I'm a pill popper. I'm not a pill popper. Like that's like like I dye my hair. I don't dye my hair. It became more of that instead of like can you rap or can you not rap. Those two things got associated.
Yeah.
But don't even press pause because we're getting back into this game, and I can talk in fade. I can talk in fade. So he's coming in strong. He's coming in strong. He got the he got Mike Tyson with him, and this might be my longest interview because I love boxing.
Well, I'm trying to remember how to play this joint, son.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. I fell for that episode 1. Your ass is gonna lay down, baby. Your ass gonna lay down.
Wait,
you can't bite his ear on this one either, bro. You can't even, there's no ear biting button, bro.
I'm trying to wait for it.
Let's stop disrespecting Mike Tyson on my podcast. It wasn't me. Don't rape none of my. Don't eat none of my babies or none of that stuff, Mr. Tyson.
I forgot how to block it.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry for even knocking you out digitally. That's a powerful man. So while we talking on boxing, who do you guys think is the greatest boxer of all time?
Of all time?
Of all time, yeah.
I mean, are you breaking it down by weight class or?
Just personal opinion, man. Just personal opinion. I'm not gonna be a Nazi on it, man. You know, just whoever you feel might be the legendary of all legendaries.
I think Tyson got set up in that Buster Douglas fight. Otherwise, he would have won.
See, now I was a little too young for that fight, but I do go back and I watch a lot of the old stuff. And I believe that was the fight where like the ref counted weird.
The ref counted weird.
Right? After like he knocked him down like twice or something like that. The ref counted weird.
They didn't give him no Vaseline or nothing like that. The corner wasn't trying to take care of him.
Shout out to Ice Cube.
All that, son. You know what I mean? So it was a lot. Oh. Come on, son. Oh.
That must be what's going on here now.
Ow.
Lord, somebody throw the bread breaking on him.
So you guys are from North Carolina. Right now you're in New York. How's it like being on tour with each other? Because the Anything Possible tour is just only you guys, right?
It's just us right now, yeah.
So how is it living close quarters with each other throughout the better part of the year?
Earplugs and nose plugs.
Yeah, man. You definitely have to learn how to live with this one right here, man. Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta have air freshener and earplugs, man. You have that, you straight.
Milk, bro. Can't
You
milk,
straight,
milk
bro.
is-
You can't have anything, man. It don't even matter what it is, bro. It tear you up, man. A glass of water.
Yo, bro, there's something wrong with that water, bro.
Yeah.
That water weird, bro. Water weird, bro. That's what happens. You just
Yeah.
Who snorted the most?
This guy. All day. All day. I don't know if you saw the green earplugs I had in. I rock those, bro. Yeah, I keep them in. That's the only way I can survive, bro.
So earplugs and nose plugs really
Yep.
just only applies to you, I
That's it, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gonna cause no problem. I pick on him too much, maybe. You might say that. You might get tired of me picking on him all the time. But other than that, nah, man. Nah, it's good. It's good. It's definitely, you know, like, I don't know, at least for me, like, once I got out of high school, you know, I went to college and I had roommates, and you know, I've always like lived with other people, and sometimes it'd be random people that they put in our dorm or something like that. So you know that, and then just growing up military as a military brat, like having to be adaptable has always been my thing. So you know, I think I could personally, you know, figure out a way to get by with anybody, but at the same time, I don't know if there is anybody else, especially on our team, that no offense to the team squad if y'all watching this, yeah, that I know as far as being able to work and collaborate well together, you know, like we've been doing it really well together, man. Pause. But just from like inspiring each other, pushing each other, you know, working together as a unit, being able to take criticism on both ends, like, you know, you need that, man, because you know, there's gonna be arguments, there's gonna be times when you butt heads, and
I can imagine,
you know, different pages and stuff like that. But I think we always just figure out a way to end up on the same page, as opposed to being like, nah, this is what it is, or this ain't what it is, and we're gonna go our separate ways. It ain't been like that.
Okay. Well, I knocked Rich out, but
that was quick. Oh my God.
Being that it was so quick.
It's rusty, bro. Whatever, man.
Being the fact that it was so quick, what y'all want to do?
You about to do the replay?
We can either do first time ever. Being the fact we have two guests instead of one, you either do a rematch or we passing the sticks.
He's passing the sticks. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can do. It ain't gonna be. What's that first round? First round night? Oh my God, we didn't even make it past.
How long was the rounds, bro?
Hey, we didn't even make past the first round.
No, he got knocked out in the second round.
It was the second round?
They threw the cards out.
They just threw
them out. So we don't need these. Why we gonna judge him? He's on the floor.
Right.
Wow.
You know what though? That's alright though. That's alright though. You know what? This wouldn't have happened if y'all made a new one. I would have played it. I ain't played it. It's so long since y'all made this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the
and you know, I gotta remember to keep the camera on all the time, because you should have heard some of the smack talking that was going on in the background today.
For the waxing?
For the wax.
Wax on, wax off. I mean, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? We on tour while you over here busting your finger, man.
Petty, he went low on me. What are you doing with your life?
What are you doing? brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got somebody studying this thing.
I
mean, you know, he Asian, bro. He gotta study, bro.
So last thing I said is you guys work well together. So I'm gonna play the adversary advocate right now, and then let's get y'all apart.
Alright.
Who's the better rapper?
Ta.
You guys ever had this conversation?
No, we ain't had this conversation.
I feel like most definitely, man, that we.
What makes a better rapper? Like, what would you classify as a better rapper?
Oh man. Okay. Well, if I'm looking at both of you guys, I really can't decide, because to me, what makes a good rapper in general is just one word, and that's consistency. And it seems like you guys both have it. Now on paper, you know, there's gonna be like bars and there's gonna be like, you know, lyricism and styles and stuff. Which to me, as a newer fan, I've been, you know, an avid listener for about a year now. I would say that you guys both also have, but you know, there's things, you know. But I wanted you guys to come to the own conclusion. You know, was that you guys are pretty much good at what you guys do, you know, with your own strength and
But the
stuff.
joint is like Ike, man, is mad witty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all listen to a lot of the new joints that he working on,
He going with
even
all
if you go back in some of the old stuff, man, like the double entendres, I mean, the wordplay is there, bro. And you ain't catching it, it's because you ain't listening. You know what I'm saying?
You
But,
listening
like,
slow,
you know what I'm
Holmes.
saying? Plus, like, his whole musical taste, like growing up, is like, you know what I'm saying, is on. Again, there's one bar, one of the crazy bars I still remember to this day, from way back in the day. He is like, he is talking about in the song, he's like, I see your true colors, Cindy Lauper. I would have never thought about that, because I don't know, I see your true color. You know what I'm saying? I would have never, because I mean, I know the song, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't my go-to, so because of all like the different like cultural influences, you know what I'm saying, listening to all the NSYNC and the boy bands and all that growing up, you know, Britney Spears.
Listening to NSYNC.
Jesus.
You know what? I'm so happy to actually hear somebody admit that on wax, because it's like after Eminem and 50 Cent, nobody ever listened to NSYNC and nobody ever listened to Ja Rule. Those was the things. It was just like, it was like, Ja Rule? Nah, I never listened to him. Bruh, I was at
Don't let me go put it on, man.
Ja Rule too, though, the 336 album, fan. I was blasting that like that was going out of style. Hey, so rolling, the knives are out. That was my joint, bro. You feel me? Like, and you know, our family grew up around the Hollis area growing up. Like, you know, so I know that had to pretty much put Queens at a split too. Oh, you want to switch weight classes?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I think I dropped the controller. It switched it up.
Alright, so let me hurry up and pick a character.
So in conclusion, Cut says I'm the better rapper. Oh, so you saying I'm not? You say you the better one?
Nah, I said that
He said
we all together.
We are one.
it's like I put it like this. It's like people ask me all the time, like, who's my favorite rapper, and it's like I don't have like one favorite rapper, because you have different types of rappers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I won't put Eminem in the same class as J. Cole. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They both, like, lyrically, you know, they both you know, are dope lyricists.
Yeah.
But the deliveries are different. The content that they put together is different. Like I can't pin them, but I would put both of them as one of my favorite rappers that's out there.
Okay.
You know, so it's hard to say. You know, like our styles are different, and I think they're different, but they're not so different that they clash so much. So when we do work together, it complements.
Now, I want to say, what song was this? Now, today when I was at your performance today, you guys had a song. I think it was the song with the flying. It was like
We Fly.
We Fly, yeah. And I want to say one of you guys was doing the hooks, and then the other person was like doing like harmonizing like ad libs in the background. Yeah. You were on the stage doing like the harmonizing like ad libs on the background during the hook, and then you was down front and center just doing the main hook. And I thought that was dope. Yeah, I thought, you know, you guys, you could right there showed how well you guys like can mesh with each other. Like nobody's fighting for any spotlight or anything like that. You guys all get your shine. You got Cut right here with his signature kick.
Yeah, the little karate kick.
That's my one move. Look, I can't do the hype and the orange justice and all that. I can just do my kick.
Right?
Can I get a tissue over here? Yo,
You want Vance? You got yours?
I got. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been ready for the press. Hey, man, I say.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, today's performance was really good, man. So how does it feel working with the younger generation? Do you guys feel like you inspire a lot of lives when tour is done and you guys are back home and everything? You guys feel accomplished, like you touched people?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't go to schools to touch people.
Yeah.
I do not.
maybe
Let's clarify that. No R. Kelly happening here.
You need
We're not trapped in the closet. Just because we sing, we fly.
Yeah.
Do not get it confused.
I'm gonna have to edit like a disclaimer. Like it's gonna just be something going up on the screen. Like
Roll it up. Roll it simple.
Yeah.
But it's been dope. Like, we've had so many young people reach out to us, just dealing with certain issues. Some of them contemplating suicide. Some of them just home issues going horrible. Like some of them just, not even believing in themselves and things of that nature. And saying, after meeting us, after, just seeing the show and listening to what we had to say and, just taking a moment to be poured into.
I can't remember how to put it.
It changed.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
So it came, they say, their lives they felt different, they felt encouraged. Somebody hit me up the other day, was like, yo, I play ball, and people didn't believe in me, you know what I'm saying? They said I shouldn't even join the team. And last week I dropped 30 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, and that's because, I follow my dreams and believe in myself and do like what you guys say. So I thank you for your message, you know what I'm saying? And things,
that stamina back.
How you do that? How you do that low blows?
Low blows? That's
Oh,
what you asked.
not low blow, my bad. Like
You got on the
body
sticks
shots.
to ask me how do you do low blows? Yo,
Body shots.
First 30 seconds. How do you cheat? How you cheat, man? What's the cheat button on this?
Ooh.
He hit you with the young man. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, he hit a brother when he wasn't looking.
Yeah. But yeah, yo, man, I'm about bars, man. I love bars. Like,
Yes.
Oh my God.
I love.
Bro.
The
What
thing is, like, because I go
Garbage.
big pun cannabis, I gotta. My whole goal is to say something that's gonna make your face scrunch up like I just farted. You know what I'm saying? I need you to feel something. I want you to throw your phone because of the bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. So speaking of hard bars and stuff, I noticed a lot of music that you guys put out is influenced by God and Jesus. Now, how does that work when you're trying to come up with creative bars? Do you find it easier? Do you find it harder to come up with bars that relate to God and the walk of life of Christianity?
I mean, for me, it's the same thing. It's no different. I mean, he gave me the talent. It's just using it to point towards him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, and really, the thing is, I feel like sometimes people make it.
Oh my God! Come on.
It's your stamina, man. It's your stamina. Try to hit him.
Blowing at the wind.
I tried to hit him on. I hate doing this.
Hey.
While we're open, let's issue the Fight Night Challenge. If you can come here,
Bruh,
and
look,
you can beat me in fight.
People got things to do, sir. You know what I'm saying? We don't got hours to waste. We driving across the nation and giving education and inspiration and motivation and other Asians. That's what we doing. The Haitians, Caliblasians, Mexicans, and Asians. All of that, son.
Somebody hit the excuse button. I'm gonna hit the excuse button.